So the much-awaited ruling on whether or not two Rastafarian boys will be admitted to Achimota School is today, Monday, the 31st of May. Now, the families, as you can see behind me, have gathered here this morning waiting for that very important ruling. Now, behind me, you can see the family of one of the Rastafarian boys, Mr. Nkrabia. And then at the other end, you can see the family of Tyrone Magai. Both boys are here as we're speaking. Your shots right ahead of you, you can see the two boys who are hoping to have the courts get Achimota Senior High School to admit them into the school. It's a cloudy Monday morning here at the courts of Ghana, and this case is supposed or expected to set a precedent over whether children with Rasta hair or Rastafarians should be admitted into senior high schools or other streams when the need be, and not have to come back to the courts again to get schools to admit them. Now, as we well are aware of, for my guy, he's has two other siblings who are at St. John's Grammar School. They have been admitted to that school already, but he had challenges having admission to Achimota School because, according to the school, because of his hair, they would admit him to the school was against the rules of the school. Coming to you live from the Human Rights Division of the High Court here in Accra. And the latest development is the Tyrone Magai, one of two Rastafarian boys who were hoping to get Achimota School to admit him to the school, has won the case against Achimota. Let's speak to father of Tyrone Magai. He himself very elated over the development. Immediately the judgment was made, he was shouting with excitement. How do you feel?
Well, I feel fabulous. You know what I mean?
Were you expecting this win?
Absolutely.
Based on what were you expecting this win?
This morning I was all the while telling the kids if this judge will put some things into consideration, and then I only see win. You know what I mean? Because rules are made to control human minds, and some people too can make rules that will favor them. Some rules are harmful to people. You know what I mean? So we as people should learn to refuse and stand up against some rules. Not every rules, but some rules we have to have the ability and the strength to stand up against. I told them we're going to come back here and they should look for good lawyers because they have wounded an animal they cannot kill. And I said that because the assistant headmaster said they've had this case before the last year and the year before, and we could take it anywhere we wanted. So I told him, well, then they should look for good lawyers because we are going to meet at the law court and we will come back. So, and we won. So I'm going to go tell them that I told you I shall be back, and we are back here.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. This is Tyrone. Tyrone, come close. Tyrone, how do you feel?
I'm feeling excited. Let's say mixed feeling, excited, happy. I'm feeling all kinds of emotions right now, the positive ones.
Were you expecting that you're going to win this case?
Yeah, okay, from the rational and the mutual standpoint, whether Achimota is right or wrong, and that our case is also right or wrong, I knew I should be admitted on mutual grounds. I mean, I've qualified, I had dreams to be educated in a secondary school, and so I was hoping to be admitted, like with the court case. I was hoping this, yes, and so I think I have it.
This is Ohineba Nkraba's dad. They've also won the case. What is your thought? You are excited, aren't you?
Oh, I am extremely excited because this is what we were expecting from the beginning, that the Constitution would be respected, and that's what the judge did. And she emphasized it from the beginning that she wanted to expedite the case for the sake of rights, and she followed through with her decision.
How did you feel when she read that you guys should be allowed to go to school, your son, for that matter?
Oh, it was too much. The emotion.
Tyrone is crying.
No, I'm crying myself. You see my tears coming.
Yeah.
All right. So what next for Ohineba?
Well, we're going to ensure that the both of them go to school.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's very emotional here. You can see Tyrone crying now. Very emotional scene now, and you can see father of Hiniba Crab as well, tears in his eyes as they speak to me on the latest. You're very excited.
Yeah, I really am excited. Yeah, beyond measure. Yes.
And you're going to be the best kid.
Exactly. I'm definitely going to try my best to be the best kid once I get there. So I think it's once I get there now, I know for sure I will be going there. So when I definitely get there, I'm doing my best when I get there.
All right, we wish you guys well. Congratulations on this good win. So that is father of Ohiniba and Kraiba, as well as Tyrone Magai. He's also won the case against Achimota School. Very happy sight here. You can see the families taking pictures together. This is the family of Tyrone Magai. In the shot, you can see his sisters, his father, he himself, and some members of the Rastafarian Association here in Ghana, obviously showing the peace sign and showing the victory sign as well, and saying they have won the case. It is a Citi Newsroom. We're coming to you from the this is mother of Ohiniba Kraba. She has become my friend because over the period I've been covering this story. You are excited.
I'm the happiest person on earth right now.
Were you in the courtroom?
Yes, please. I was.
What happened? Tell me.
Yes, so the judge said that the Achimota School rules is not supreme to the rules of Ghana, and that the rules have no basis per any health grounds or anything that affects other children, and therefore their rights have to be respected. And so Ohiniba can go to school.
Now, before Ohiniba's judgment, Magai's judgment was read and he got the green light. How did you feel waiting those few minutes?
I knew that it was going to be the same verdict, so I was not disturbed. I knew that Ohiniba is officially a student of Achimota School.
Now, some of the people have spoken. They said they got goosebumps when they realized they had won. What was it for you?
Exactly. I was super excited. Really, I was asking myself, wow, so the laws in Ghana work. When you test them, you will know that it works. We tested the law, and then we know that the law is there to protect us and serve us, and we are grateful.
What next for Ohiniba?
Okay, so now, per the ruling, Ohiniba can go to school, immediately. So hopefully, we are looking at Ohiniba going to school this week.
Okay, so we'll be following through and see how you guys go back and what happens. But well done.
Thank you. And before I go, I would like to say, I would like to acknowledge, some people who during the whole situation, supported, gave their advice. Some, gave cash in support of the whole fight. I would thank Nana Santi Bedietio and his wife Femi Bedietio for the support they gave. Femi Bedietio was always there, giving me emotional support, especially when I plunged into depression. And I thank Ghanaians, everybody. We've had support from all over the world, people from far and wide. I am grateful. I'm grateful for all the support everyone gave. Thank you.
Thank you too. That's Mana. She's mother of Ohiniba and Krabia, obviously so elated about the latest to this story. Now, if you're just watching our Citi Newsroom, the latest is the two Rastafarian boys who held Achimota School to court have won the case. Now, the two boys held the school to court over its refusal to admit them to senior high school, Achimota Senior High School, over their hair.